everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. Plus, in the interest, resetting a little bit, we're going to do an Eden run here just for fun's sake. YTTGJG7J with a full health pill. They wouldn't kill me. They wouldn't kill me right off the bat. They don't have the sack. I'll tell you straight up. You don't have the sack to kill me. Told you. We might be on 0 HP now. Gotta be honest, our DPS seems above average. Like, 9 rate of fire, usually start at 10, and then 3.8 damage is not, like, it's not 4.2, but it's not bad. Trying to get out of the habit of just turning salty as soon as I see what missing HUD gives us. You know, oh, okay, 2.4 damage. You know, before, several years I would go through and I'd be like, you know, our tiers are small. That means our damage is not very good. I've fallen out of that and instead moved into like, oh, it's negative 0.54 damage. That's stupid. Wow, okay. That, admittedly, my bad. We should have been able to dodge through that. But at least we know to some extent where our HP stands. We must have either 2 red heart containers or we lost a spirit heart and we have like half of a red heart container left. Or, you know, we could have 3 HP. That's also plausible. I'm hoping to not have to use Guppy's Paw until we know whether or not we have, or basically until we know where our HP stands. But I'm actually fairly happy with this run. We've taken 1 hit of preventable damage. That doesn't bother me at all, honestly. Dude, Lost Protector has really come up in my power ranks. It used to be like a bottom 25% item. Well, I don't know about that. In terms of passives, it wasn't a passive you were super stoked to see on the regular. Now, I'm much more for it, I think. We only took 1 hit of damage that was preventable if we wanted to go to the curse room there. Holy shit, we were at half a spirit heart. That's so good. I was like staving off oblivion and I didn't even know it. But again, you know, not knowing is all of the battle is what I've always said, even though it's an expression that makes like literally no sense whatsoever. So don't let it get in your head. You know, it's going to be very tempting. Ooh, thank you. It's going to be very tempting to be like, hey, we're going to die. Let's not cop that attitude, mister. Instead, we're going to play it smart here, and we should be able to get through this. I'm not going to say no problem, but we should be able to get through this. Especially if we get maybe some lucky spirit hearts here. Yeah, dude, get charmed and then attack your friend, please. That was beautiful. We got pin. I remember that from the last round where we fought as the keeper. Probably maybe want to stay away. I was gonna say we want to stay away from pills, but honestly, with 4 pills, I will take some. We shouldn't take any until we finish the fight, though. We get a health up, power pill. 1 makes you small. Turns out we should have at least taken the power pill during the fight, although there's no way we could have known that. And this red heart is deal with the devil fuel. That's the way I'm going to choose to think about it, at least. Tekkelin fuel. Okay, you know, the fact that we were able to dodge that fly there makes me think maybe my head's in the game. And here's the thing. Like, I know the Keeper episode that just was recorded has not gone up yet. But I recognize that probably some of the comments are going to be like, man, NL, you really threw that one. There's such, I don't disagree, but there's such a thin margin for error on a Keeper run. Literally, 1 mistake ruins your run. It's not the same as throwing a run as like Isaac. I mean, tough call, because we could have gotten some consumables if we'd taken Stompy, but we could have gotten, well, we don't have a bomb to access that, but I think that Stompy, by and large, is not, you know, the juice isn't worth the squeeze, if you know what I mean. Of course, now, let me guess, Polyphemus surrounded by a rock that we can only access if we have Stompy. Well, we should be able to get a bomb at the very... If we find something we truly want, we should be able to get a bomb from the shop and then use that to maybe pick it up. It has bad damage, but semi-inconsequential. I don't want to say completely inconsequential. Semi-inconsequential. I'm just looking for a half red heart to drop. I understand that we're at, you know, 0.54 luck. I appreciate the consumables we've gotten because we don't necessarily, you know, have the option of guaranteeing ourselves anything. So any consumable we get is a gift, but at the same freaking time, can I get a half red heart? This is a little ridiculous. There's 1 back here, but I think, didn't we need the ability to fly to get it? Or we needed a bomb to get it. Well, we'll buy maybe a bomb from our shop. This is cruel. I guess we'll just eat that and buy the Spirit Heart. And then hopefully we'll get a red heart for killing Little Horn, but I don't know if there was a better way around that, because I would still want to have enough HP to reliably be able to snag a deal with the devil that we can afford and afford to live after we take it with. So, we still got our HP, which is good. We can take a 2-heart deal at half price. Empty vessel, beautiful, beautiful. We're making amazing progress. Dude, isn't it lovely? I'm sorry, Ruka, I know you were sleeping there. Isn't it wonderful? This cat is not happy with me right now, but I'm petting it, so it's like, ooh, I'll tolerate it. I'm not just saying this because this is a good seed so far, but man, it feels good to be playing not as the keeper. And this is what I do, not just to remind myself, but to remind you, you know, it gets better, basically. All we need to do is remember, it's not going to be keeper, greedy, or lost runs forever. We're going to get all those items unlocked because it's going to prove that I have the cojones to do it. And then we're going to do Eden runs again. And not everyone is going to be as nice as this one is right now, but it's going to be good times. I don't really want that. Key beggar. Well, good to know, so we can blow him up early. Half a Spirit Heart. Amazing how quickly a run can turn around here. And I'm already like, man, we can go fight the boss rush if we want. We could teleport out. We got a good chance to become Guppy. Our DPS is solid. Like, what a time to be alive, man. Caves 1, 6 minutes in. Perfectly on schedule. Feels nice. Not a ridiculously overpowered run, although Empty Vessel is very, very good and very, very nice. The flying effect from it is losable for sure, so we have to be not necessarily cautious, but mindful might be the word that I would use. We have to be mindful of the conditions under which Empty Vessel thrives and whether or not we want to take advantage of them. You know, there might be times where we want to get HP, especially if, you know, a deal with the devil is likely or even guaranteed soon after. But our DPS is not, like, at ridiculous levels yet. This is just a nice, comfortable run, which it feels good to have. I'm not worried about, will I be able to beat Ultra Greed? You know, I'm back in my wheelhouse. Don't take this, again, I mean, how many times are we going to go through this narrative for episodes? But I'm not mad at the stuff that I have to unlock in Isaac. It pushes me out of my comfort zone, and that's going to make me a better player. Or at least lead to some entertaining episodes, hopefully en route to being a better player. But, I wish that maybe I'd just commit to doing the keeper stuff off camera. Maybe show you the winning run. Like, without commentary or something, but that's not really why you're watching. I shouldn't get, I guess, so performance motivated, because that's not why people watch the episodes for the most part, but it's embarrassing to lose a lot in Isaac, even on tough challenges, after you've had video streaks of you winning like 130 in a row or something. That's all it is that we have to get acclimated to losing again. Shouldn't be too much of a challenge, because in most games, that's my default state, is at loss. And an object at loss tends to stay at loss, but anyway. This run, let's not let it taint this run. I'm having a great time so far, and we're going to be probably maybe a minute ahead of schedule, which means we can maybe cheese boss rush like it's old times. We could use, I'll just say a Tears upgrade, because our damage is okay. I would also love, like, Midas Touch. Midas Touch would actually be a great enabler. Like, Stephen A. Douglas was the great debater, but Midas Touch was the great emancipator. If we could get Midas Touch, we'd be able to do a bunch of damage when Empty Vessel procs that invincibility, and then we'd also be able to get a bunch of money from the enemies that got killed after Midas Touch infected them. I didn't even see this little noisy cricket here. Little tiny man up there. Tiny man, better lose your head. Don't forget what Tyrone Rodriguez said. Tiny man. Neil Young, Canadian-American folk and rock and roll superstar. It's a parody of Southern Man. He wrote this after he quit the band. Okay, that's like the opposite of what I asked for. I don't mean to be rude, but I asked for a tiers upgrade. You gave me a decided tiers downgrade. Eve's Mascara, like, I guess I should stop being like, well, the first mod I make in Afterbirth Plus. So yeah, put up or shut up, motherfucker. Start making mods. But I would like if Eve's Mascara actually had a, ooh, I'll take Mini Mush. I would like if Eve's Mascara actually had a reason to take it. What I mean is, there are niche scenarios where you're like, I'm already at the tiers cap or something and, you know, I can cheese it. But that happens so rarely. What if it just gave you like 2 times damage and then lowered your rate of fire by a relative 25% instead of lowering it by, 50% basically. Whatever. I don't need to buy the other stuff in here. Let's be kind to our donation machine. Although, I'm trying to think. Will Lost Protector get bigger with Hive Mind or only with BFF? Probably, my hunch is only with BFF. Bighorn, in my opinion, is the low roll for a boss on this floor. This is the baddest luck you can have. Not because his patterns are that difficult, especially since he's been nerfed. He's not that tough to fight, but the boss armor means that if you're, like, if you have any inclination to do things quickly, like, this guy does not give a shit. He's still gonna take a long time. Eve's Mascara with, like, you know, disproportionately good DPS instead of just keeping your DPS equal would still be not that good because it's a stats up with a downside. But it would be takeable. In fact, it would be takeable in almost every situation, I think. Which, I mean, I don't want to be overly reductive, but most items are takeable in every situation. That doesn't mean they're overpowered. Eve's Mascara kind of feels like a trap. It's like, surprise, you took an item that made your run-on fun. Toothpicks, great pickup. We asked for a tiers upgrade. We got it. So the situation that I was talking about where, like, Eve's Mascara could be good is, what if you took Eve's Mascara when you were at the tiers cap? Like, the fastest rate of fire you can get without getting an item that lowers your tier cap? And then you took that, and then you took a tiers upgrade right after. That's the situation I was thinking of. Alright, so, not in love with our luck stat right now. Wow, that's very convenient. Luck down, then luck up. I would say time well spent. We got another little bomb, better watch your ass. You could hurt me if I foolishly attacked you with bad gas. How did you learn to sing, Northernlion? Well, I was like really bad at it, and then I sang in public in YouTube videos for like 100 years, and then eventually I was still bad, but like maybe slightly less bad, to the point where I wasn't an embarrassment to myself at karaoke. So we're slowing down past the point of being able to get into boss rush, but again, this is a run that's like strictly a palate cleanser. It's an amuse-bouche, if you will. It's preparing us for the meal at hand, which is going to be more greedier mode runs. It's just, this is a reminder of like what we love. Happens with programming too, you know, you're like, you love doing projects in programming, then you gotta learn how to do like file architecture or something like that. And you're like, this is boring as hell. I hate this. Why am I even doing this? And then you work on a project in which you use that boring shit to accomplish something that's really cool, and you go, oh right, that's why. Not to say that the challenge runs are super boring, but this is like us reminding ourselves again of the magic and the majesty of Isaac. Please. Thank you. Okay. That's a Black Rune. Does it... It probably opens the Void Portal. I know we had Alges and we just let it go. But if this opens the Void Portal... Put me in, coach. Like, I'm ready. I don't want to go to it right now. I'm gonna hold it under the pretense that this is gonna open up the Void Portal. Why do I think it is gonna open it up? It's not just a pet theory. It said Void. So, I mean, I'm trying to think, like, could it work as the Void item? Maybe. But, I'm hopeful that it's going to work as the Void Portal. And then we could actually use it. It would make for a bit of a shorter episode, but use this as, like, the ultimate teleport out of boss rush situation. You know, get the win, and also pick up 4 items right before going down to the Delirium fight. Although, we'd probably... No, the right way to do it is so much easier. You take the Black Rune down to the chest. So you don't even have to fight Hush to guarantee yourself the womb. Or the void. It's the most sensible approach I could ever imagine. This way we guarantee ourselves the four items from the chest and then immediately teleport to the void to go for the alternate floor where we can get a whole bunch of extra items and then, you know, fight Delirium. Hopefully with a Chaos card at that point, because it would be nice, but alright. Pupilla Duplex? It's okay. Should easily be able to make something happen on our shop here. So now we don't need to go to Boss Rush to feel like we're cheesing some items out of the game. Because if we... I still haven't decided, by the way, whether, like, when we get into the game, we're going to do... when we complete everything, we're going to do alt path stuff on the regular. Probably not, because we can't guarantee it. We'll probably do chest runs and then factor in the void, like, only when we want to. Only when the run seems like it's balling, or, you know, you get a Black Rune, assuming that's what this actually does. Otherwise, I'm not sure, but I actually do like going to the void floor. I like that it gives you the possibility of picking up like 8 new items. I wish that it delivered those items a little more dynamically, but still. Yeah, we'll take High Priestess in. Crush this dude. Just don't forget about the Black Rune, because I at least would like to be an Isaac scientist and learn something on this run. Golden chest is a single red heart. We could use a DPS deal with the devil. Or Guppy's head, second piece of the transformation. Okay, I'm going to stop now. I apologize. Looks like a secret room. Looks like a secret room. We would have known that that was a secret room because there was an explosion right next to it. Don't care about the moon card. Take Black Rune with you. Way behind schedule. 2 minutes behind schedule. Boss Rush unlikely, but Guppy's head is going to help out. It is a DPS upgrade, really. Not on an arithmetic level, but it is going to kill rooms faster. Lucky Rock. Lucky Rock is quite good. I was going to say, like, we don't really care about money, but if we don't really care about money, why take Swallowed Penny? So, Lucky Rock is just, in most situations, a much better money delivery service. Not quite strictly better, but probably better. Dude, I would love a single red heart. I'm not trying to rock the boat, okay? We have only gotten 2 health upgrades on this run. Am I saying it's bad? No, not at all. It's quite nice, and Mysterious Liquid makes it even nicer. However, it has been a little light on HP. That's all I'm saying. That doesn't make the whole run invalidate. I'm just saying it's been a little light on HP. Wouldn't mind, you know, getting an Eternal Heart or something, or just getting a red heart, sacrificing the ability to fly for now, and eventually getting a better Devil Deal chance. Or not a better Devil Deal chance. Eventually getting back to Empty Vessel is what I mean to say. Alright, well the hands are the Wall Masters, depending on how much of a dork you are easy to kill, especially with Mysterious Liquid. 4.37 damage. Again, not to lean too much on the missing HUD. It's not an amazing amount of damage. I'd like to see us around like 6.5. If we get to 6.5 and I'm complaining, feel free to send me a tweet that's like, hey buddy, have some, you know, decency. You're complaining about damage that people in other parts of the world will freaking kill for. You know, there's people in Jello Biafra that only get 2 damage per run. You're going to complain about 4.37? I don't think so, mister. But 4.37 is not that good. You start getting to 6 with a decent rate of fire, then we'll talk about it. Book of Belial. It's not bad. But I think in most situations, I now think Guppy's head is better. When we had the guaranteed, we've let them propaganda us into thinking that that was but a distant memory. Book of Belial used to guarantee you a deal with the devil. Those were the freaking days, dude. And that made it a much more complicated choice of whether you want flies that do, you know, nice things for you, or whether you want, deals with the devil that also give you high damage. Higher damage, at least. Unfortunately, those days have long since passed. Well, put your money where your mouth is. I think I'm going to say I don't care about having the ability to fly right now. We got 1.46 speed. And then on the next floor, we're probably going to have a very good deal with the devil chance that my hope is we'll be able to you know, get rid of this red heart, maybe pick up a guppy item and just make things work for us. So we're planning on going to the shop here, which is my way of saying I'm not going to the curse room. Got 10 bombs left. It's not like the bombs are necessarily something that we need to consider a precious resource, but just helps to do an inventory now and then and be like 10 bombs. 10 bombs is slightly above normal, which means if we have a shitty room, bomb your way out. You can bomb your way back through in a different direction another time if you have to. Not gonna break the bank too much. Alright, there's our shop. Honestly, I would take like red candle if it showed up. I'll take BOGO bombs. And I don't think we need anything else. You know what? Just in case there's greed in our next floor, let's extinguish this orange fire here. Which almost hit me despite my jurisprudence. And we'll... Is that how that word works? Jurisprudence. I don't have my phone in here with me. You just give it a second. I don't think I can alt-tab and have the game not pause. I get it confused with prudent and jurisdiction. Let's learn something today, shall we? Jurisprudence. The theory or philosophy of law. Okay, so definitely jurisprudence was not the right word there. Despite my despite my awareness, let's just say that. Jurisprudence. The theory or philosophy of law. Jurisprudence. Got a dictional flaw. Thesaurus up. Dictionary too. Etymological. Studies on YouTube. You know, if you don't know Dear Prudence, that's gonna seem like I'm losing my mind. If you do know Dear Prudence, that's just a crime against music on my part there, but... Book of Shadows? Oh, we did get the Bookworm transformation. So now we know it's 3 books. Occasionally we'll get 2020. Maybe luck derived, maybe not. Even getting 2020 on like a quarter of our shots, well, which appears like that might be a little bit audacious to suggest that that's what's happening, but to get 2020 on let's say an eighth of our shots is still worth something. A lot, maybe, maybe not. So we've already missed boss rush, which is fine. We planned on that when we went to our shop, honestly. Teleport 2.0 is a fun item. But I'm going to stick with Guppy's head because this one's all about girls just want to have fun. It did not give us Empty Vessel. I didn't really assume that it would, but I just wanted to refresh my memory. That was extremely bad dodging. 67% deal with the devil. You know what? Moon me. Let's leave... Ooh. Let's leave the rune back there so we don't forget. There's people in my Twitch chat right now. You might think that you're memeing with nobody, you know, watching you, with no scrutiny. I leave that Twitch chat open all day. I'm not, like, obsessive about it. It's just after I finish the stream, if I gotta record some more, I just leave it up because it's already up. If it ain't broken, don't close it, you know? Wait till Flash crashes. That was just terrible. I see you memeing. I see you typing your big brothers in there right now. Mega Error 101 and Swag Flag. Honestly, that's relatively normal as far as our Twitch chat goes. Certainly beats the belabored circumcision talk we had a few days ago on the NLSS. I gotta say, in classic Northernlion fashion, I think I talked up this run, and now, like, as we get a little later on it, like, it's not really that good. It's not bad, and I mean that sincerely, but it's not really that good. You know, we're taking a long time to kill bosses that should be pretty easy for us to, you know, circumnavigate right now. Do you still get hit by poison? You do. So we... What? You split into a minion and hit me? Relatively minor saltiness, but saltiness nonetheless. Okay. So what are we hoping for? I mean, 67% deal with the devil chance, DPS upgrade, don't fuck up your whole run. I think that's fairly plausible. And also, I mean, even on streaks, like, so many of our runs go through this growing pain of, like, you know, hey, the run's good, the run's good, the run's good. Ooh, I'm taking a lot of damage. Maybe the run's not so good. No, actually, you know, error between chair and keyboard. I am an idiot and now play better, and we just, you know, come around to the other side and win. And then sometimes we don't come around and we lose, but most of the time we figure it out. Maybe with the aid of another good item, like Small Rock, for example, which we did not pick up there, but I would love to. Still on the lookout for our shop, which is the reason we're still here. That combined with the fact that we're lucky enough to not have to worry about getting to the Hush fight if we want to get to the Void, which is, I would say, still debatable. However, I'm liking it so far. This run has the potential. I would love to see more tiers upgrades. I would love to see a DPS upgrade. We don't have too much more room for tiers upgrades, so damage has room to grow. Blue candle, I will take. I'm also, again, we can't really do anything with our money because we can't donate. Oh, we could have re-rolled the freaking items, you dumb. My brain is just like donation machine. It's already like full, who cares? Nah, that was stupid. Health up, though, could be in here. Range up is relatively meaningless. Get small sun. Luck up takes us above 0 for the first time. Health up, beautiful. Well, potentially beautiful. Because we do want to get back to being able to fly. Maybe that's part of our problem. But Blue Candle solves a lot of damage-related problems that we have right now, so just don't forget about the Void. The Void Shower Handle. Ancient memes. Okay, there we go. Black Rune, aka what I called the Void. Good start, good start. Black Candle's ready again. And immediately, what a coincidence, we feel much stronger. Or sorry, not Black Candle, Blue Candle. We got Black Rune, Blue Candle. We did get our deal. We'll take the Polaroid. Money is fairly irrelevant except as a luck upgrade. I will take Headless Baby just because we want to give away our HP anyway, so anything that helps us do that, I'm going to be happy about. No, not interested. Oh, I'm small enough. I think I could have weathered the storm up there. In hindsight, probably could pick a better phrasing than I'm small enough, but you guys wouldn't take it out of context. I believe that. Nothing ever gets taken out of context on the internet. Because we're living in the 21st century, doing something mean with it. Health up? At this point, I don't know. Maybe the health up is returns are diminishing as a result of the loss of Empty Vessel. I was gonna say, I don't even think these dudes are small enough to get down here, so I'm relatively not scared of their existence, but I could be wrong. How do you remain undusted to this day? Small rock, please. We've done it! Finally, after much belaboring of tinted rocks, we have achieved small rock. 5.89 damage. That's still under the Northernlion convention. That's still grounds for complaint. Unless we get, like, a much better rate of fire. Like, you know, soy milk, but don't have the damage downgrade. But I think that would be tone deaf. Because honestly, especially with Blue Candle, that's got to fall under like a different section of the Geneva Convention or something, because complaining about damage when you have Blue Candle is just, it's gauche. I don't know. Kind of surprised it's a dead end. This guy's going to split in half when he dies, or not. We'll take the bombs. Now I got to think, because there's, we shouldn't worry about it maybe too much until we get to the point where it's relevant, but it is conceivable that the Hush fight is going to be an option for us. I feel comfortable that we can beat the Hush, but I don't want to use Black Rune to void out of the shop. Although, actually, now that I think about it, if we have to choose, we don't have to choose either or, but if for some completely arbitrary reason we did, that's not a good way to structure a false dilemma here. What would jurisprudence think about that? I'm just trying to think, because we get 2 guaranteed items from the Hush fight, 4 golden chests, which could contain items, and then, well, actually, now we're going so slow that it seems unlikely. So, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it too much, but my thinking is that, it's probably prudent, hilariously enough, to use the same verbiage, to go down to the Hush fight and then pop the Black Rune down there. The downside is, in case it's not obvious, if the Black Rune doesn't actually do what I'm thinking it's doing, you have to fight the Hush to get out of there. Whoa, this is a really... Oh my god, you shouldn't have taken the Eternal Heart, you dummy. Well, you know what? If we don't get a deal with the devil, it's fairly unlikely to matter. Although, having not fought Krampus yet, we might have a Krampus deal anyway. But having 2 HP is better than having 1 HP if you've already ruined Empty Vessel. Whatever, this guy's almost dead. We're really lucky, actually, to have... put out my own fire. We're really lucky to have Mysterious Liquid, which is at least giving us the opportunity. I did it again. At least giving us the opportunity to deal damage to him faster than we would expect. So again, Hush, probably not an option. Ruka, bless this run. He's blessed it. All right. Guppy on this floor, guaranteed. If not, no wet food for a week, Ruka. I would never do that. Although we are trying to have... I can feel a classic Northernlion tangent coming on. We are trying to solve an impossible problem. I know there's lots of problems out there. You know, like academic problems on like a mathematical level. Problems related to AI and computer science. You know, N equals NP proof, stuff like that. I've got a problem even tougher than that. I guarantee you, scientists have not figured it out. I have 2 cats. One of the cats is overweight, one of the cats is underweight. Without monitoring them 100% of the time on a daily basis, how the fuck am I supposed to make one cat lose weight and one cat gain weight? It's not thermodynamically possible. I've been consulting with professors at the universities of Oxford, Harvard, Dartmouth, Brown, and DeVry. You know, I always hesitate. People use like DeVry or like University of Phoenix Online as a cheap punchline. And you know what? That's lame as hell. Do those universities have the best reputations? No, not necessarily. But if someone statistically watching this, probably a couple of people at least, probably went and graduated from those institutions, don't let people get you down, man. The same thing happens up here in Canada. Like, people get elitist. I went to a good university. I ain't bragging about it. It's not like I've done anything with my degree. But, you know, there's a university in Thunder Bay called Lakehead, which is a little bit of a, I don't want to say a joke, but it only recently got accreditation and it had a higher acceptance rate and maybe laxer standards for its undergrad acceptance. People would always be like, well, you know, worst case scenario, you can still go to Lakehead. At least I didn't go to Lakehead, etc., etc. Oh, no, there goes our Hush chance. Actually, it might stay open. You know what they call the person who graduated from Lakehead? Freaking doctor, you know? Life is what you make it. It's not all about your degree. If you got your... Fuck the Blash fight. If you got your degree from DeVry, University of Online, or University of Phoenix Online, or fucking Sandwich University, it doesn't matter to me. It's what you do with your life after it. That being said, don't get offended when people use it as a cheap joke, because it just means that, you know, it saves us trying to think of a punchline. At the same time, recognize that I understand your frustration. Malf and I both went to what would, I mean, I don't know if it'd be described as a shitty school in high school, but it was in a bad area for sure, as by Canadian standards at least. Wasn't a private school, you know, we didn't have AP or IB or anything like that, which are North American distinctions for like university and college preparatory courses. We both turned out fine. We're killing it. I mean, mostly I've sidled into a career that didn't exist a little while ago. Absolutely, we will D Infinity, by the way. But, but the Dice Shard is going to reroll the Black Rune, so we want to put it outside before we do this. Life is what you make of it after that point. And I don't mean to be needlessly soapboxy. It's not like anyone when we went to university was going, well, look at these idiots, they went to, like, X school. But I'm just saying, you know? It was not necessarily a well-regarded institution. We don't need the D4. We'll take Razorblade Tears instead. So we have the D100. I don't really know what to think about that. All I'm trying to say is, you know, don't let your undergrad be treated as a joke if you got the knowledge that got you into college, you know? Now do something with it. Now that being said, I understand that there are predatory, you know, institutions out there. If you haven't gone to them, do your research first. But, you know, what's done is done. do what you can with what you have available. And don't be afraid to wear sunscreen. You know what? I'm not going to use the D100 right now. And you're going to say, oh, baby back bitch, baby back bitch. No, I'm not a baby back bitch. You're the baby back bitch, bitch. And the reason is, I don't want this to accidentally reroll the Black Rune, because I need to know what it does. Will it accidentally reroll the Black Rune? Almost certainly not. I don't believe that's how it works. But I'm not in the business. That was a great shot. I saw it coming, but I was like, it probably won't ricochet in the exact fashion it hit me. I'm not in a position to be taking chances on that right now. I want to, like, 100% put into our glossary, how does Black Rune work? And who does number 2 work for? Tom Arnold, Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery, 1997's greatest comedy, after The English Patient. Did you know that The English Patient isn't even English? The dude in the movie is fucking Hungarian. It's like, you're gonna lie to me in the title and expect me to vote for you to win the Oscar for Best Oscar? I don't think so. Ralph Fiennes, if that is your real name. Oh, it isn't? Yeah, whatever. Ralph? No, I don't want to go to the void, because I want to go to the chest. And then I want to use Black Rune to get to the void. Infamy. I mean, whatever we do, these are going to get rerolled, so we might as well grab the passives, including Rubber Cement. It's going to get rerolled anyway, unless we left the room. Gonna reroll them. We got Conjoined. This did not open up the void floor. It really... What an idiot. Oh well. We're having a chest run anyway. It's not like we haven't done the void enough lately. Man, that's good. That's good gravy right there. Why am I laughing? Well, because the sound it makes is the exact sound that Apollyon makes when she uses the void. So I'm pretty sure that we just completely were correct. And if you flash back to like a little earlier on this run, I go, well, I don't think it would just do what the void item does. Is this allowed? Oh, dude, roll me. Beelzebub. Soy milk? Like, I have chocolate milk, and yet I cannot charge shots. We have the Mulligan soy milk, though. This is actually ridiculously good soy milk action right now. I'm loving life. Got poison tears somewhere in here. Spiders that are largely worthless. Flies that at least are worthless individually, but we're getting a lot of them. I don't really want to reroll this one. It's a beautiful thing. We got 3.83 damage and 10 times our base rate of fire. Well, 9 times our base rate of fire. That's the exact situation I presented as something I shouldn't be complaining about. But you know what? Let's reroll it. Maybe we can get some... We haven't done too many, like, mega rerolls to try to get the craziest synergies Afterbirth Plus offers. Bob transformation. Now, that's one for the fucking record books. We got bone tiers that split into other bone tiers. Yeah, this is also, like, really, really good. And we have immunity to explosions. And we have 120 volt, I think. Yeah, this is, you know... I'm not really concerned about this reroll. I will reroll this whole run, but the game's got to make it worth my while. The game's got to give me the opportunity to use the D6 effectively. Otherwise, I don't think I'm under any obligation to use the D6 just to get back to a D100. Because this run is hilarious. That's our second secret room, so our boss fight should be close. Nothing will survive this. The fact that I'm immune to my own explosions just makes it that much better. Dude, what in the world was that? Do we have sad bombs? We do not have sad bombs. I don't know what is going on here, but I will tell you, with authority, I am a big fan. I may not have big fan, but I am a big fan. What I mean to say is, I'm small enough. See, it's a callback to earlier in this episode. Not a dead end, so... Oh, here we go. Yeah, D6 it. Didn't give us the D4 or the D100, so we're still gonna keep moving here. This is not... I mean... Look, let's be honest. If I was a better YouTuber, this would be like, this is the craziest synergy ever. That's not the I'm not, besmirching the good character of other people. I'm just a muted individual, both in, like, my emotions on video and in my emotions in real life because I'm largely dead inside. This is not, though, to be honest. What? I used the devil card and teleported? This is not, to be honest, the craziest synergy we've ever had. That's not to say it's not, sweet as heck, because it is pretty awesome. But the best synergy we've ever had? No, it's just, like, it's good. I mean, actually, it's great, but... I think I roughly understand where we're going here. Okay, disregard. I have no idea where we're going. That's the spawn room? Sorry, I gotta keep it down. My cat's sleeping. Hey, Ruka. Hey, Ruka. It's me, your... Oh, God, he woke up. He recognized his own name in his sleep. Oh, you know what? I had the secret room confused with the second secret room. He has woken up and he is not happy. Who dares disturb mine slumber? Pitiful human. One day the feline race will rise up and wipe your kind off the face of the planet. Oh, you know what? We didn't teleport because of the devil card. We teleported because we have Cursed Eye. We just didn't know because we'd never been hit. Dude, thank God we got explosion immunity or we never would have made it through this. Cursed Eye would have teleported us every room. Well, that was a great palate cleanser. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.